Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gina, and in today's video I will be sharing with you a bunch of makeup and beauty products that I've been loving in the months of May and June. If you guys follow me, then you'll know that I skipped one for May because I was still using those products, well into June. So I thought, you know what, why not do a combined May and June favorites into like a summer favorites part 1 or something like that. I'm not sure what I'm gonna call this video yet, but yeah, I have so many products that I want to share with you today. So yeah, let's just jump right in, shall we? So before we jump into the makeup portion, I do have one body product that I do want to share with you, which has been my favorite in the month of June. So this is the Nivea body oil. It is a firming body oil, and it says that it makes you feel firmer after 2 weeks. It evens out skin tone, it nourishes intensively, and it's made with Q10 and avocado oil. Now this is a fairly new product from Nivea. I actually got it from Influencer. They sent us a free like spring box, and this was one of the products in them. In the summertime, instead of using body lotions, I like using body oils personally, because body lotions can be quite thick, and they give you that kind of sticky feeling, which I don't really like that after feeling so much from a body lotion. So I prefer body oils. So this product has the generic Nivea fragrance, which I really like, and but when so it comes off strong when you put it on your body, but the smell goes away after a while, so it's left your body feeling hydrated, and it doesn't leave me that sticky feeling, which I really enjoyed, because some body oils can be quite thick, but this one just absorbs into the skin right away. And yeah, I just cannot stop loving this product. You don't need so much anyways. You just need a couple of drops for each area of your body. You just massage it in, and yeah, it will leave you feeling pretty hydrated but not sticky. So that's what I love about this body oil. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start talking about all of my makeup favorites. One eyeshadow palette that I was really loving in the month of May and June is this beautiful Natasha Denona palette. Let me open it for you. So this is what the palette looks like, and as you can see, I've used up most of the colors, and actually that's what I'm wearing on my eyes today as well. And I also did a bunch of tutorials with this palette, so I'll try to link those videos in the description box below. This palette has been duped by ColourPop. Now Sephora is coming with a similar palette like this, and yeah, I don't know, the color schemes are so pretty and so beautiful and so warm. Like it's called the Sunset palette for a reason, but that yellow right there and these kind of orangey shades, if you're a warm tone lover, you're gonna love this palette. Now it is quite expensive, right? So that's why those dupes, the ColourPop ones, sold out pretty quickly, because this is quite expensive. But you know what, knowing Natasha Denona palettes, they are always expensive, but they are well worth the money, because the shadows are just so finely milled, like they go on like butter. You don't have to use Fix Plus or anything to apply them. Like they're so pigmented in itself. Every shade is pigmented. It was limited edition, but it is coming back out in the fall. So if you guys wanted this palette, then be sure to check it out at the time. I cannot say enough good things. No matter who dupes this palette, this original one is still, I think, the most amazing one that I have ever come across. So I do have a favorite foundation that I want to share with you guys. This is the Dior Forever Perfection Foundation. I'll leave the name up here. So it is lightweight, it has SPF 35, it looks great on the skin. It's like a medium coverage foundation, light to medium coverage. Yeah, it looks absolutely amazing. I'm wearing this today on my face. I cannot get enough, even on the days that I'm not filming. This is my go-to foundation because it feels pretty light on the skin. It just looks beautiful on the skin. Like, I cannot explain it any other way. It doesn't feel too heavy, too cakey. It doesn't smudge. It doesn't, bunch up anywhere. It just makes you look your best. And I prefer light to medium coverage foundations in the summer. because anyway it's so hot outside that I don't like using full coverage foundations at all in the summer. In the winter, fall, I can get away with it, but in the summertime I cannot do that. So yeah, this baby is amazing. Like, I love it. I have a new concealer I want to share with you. This is the Stellar concealer in shade SO3. Now this brand Stellar is pretty new to Sephora. This concealer during the VIB sale that they had back in March or April, and I picked it up and it feels amazing. It's more like your Fit Me concealer. It has that kind of movement that I really enjoy. So it is a pretty medium coverage, light to medium coverage concealer, and this shade is perfect for me. So yeah, I highly recommend this product. Especially if you like the Fit Me concealer, I think you'd really enjoy this product. It is a very lightweight concealer, and that's again one of the things I love in the summertime. I don't like too heavy products. So Tarte Shape Tape, right now I'm not using it as much. This is my go-to concealer these past few months. So yeah, I thought I would mention this in this video. In the summertime, I do love a lot of cream products, and that includes either, you know, cream blush, cream highlighter, cream bronzer. So I do have a cream bronzer I want to share with you. This is the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. You just apply it to the areas of your face where you would contour, and yeah, you just blend it in with a foundation brush. So this is one of those products that is closer to my skin tone, but because of that it just looks like a natural, like I have a natural bronzy skin. I'd highly recommend this stick. It applies beautifully, you know, it blends into the skin nicely. I love cream products myself. I recommend them enough, you know, especially in the summertime when powder products can look very powdery. I prefer cream products a lot more. I have a brow gel I want to share with you. This is the Mr. Brow Filler by Givenchy. You guys can see that. It looks something like that. And yeah, just your regular brow filler. It is very, very good for the summertime. It was holding up my brows in place. The only thing I'll say is that I got a shade lighter than what I'm usually used to in a brow gel. So once I finish this, I might get the darkest one. I bought this online again during the VIB sale, but online sometimes it's hard to pick colors. So I thought this would look good on me, on my eyebrows, but it's actually a little bit lighter. So I'm gonna have to go in with the darkest shade that it comes in, but as a brow product, amazing. I have a favorite bronzer I want to share with you. Becca came up with their line of Sunlit bronzers, and they brought out a wide range of bronzers to suit a lot of different skin tones. So this is the bronzer I picked up, and this is in Ipanema Sun. So this bronzer has a little bit of shimmer running through it, but I don't mind that because it doesn't show up on the skin as much. It doesn't make you look muddy or streaky or anything. So it is a beautiful, beautiful formula, and I really, really enjoy it. And actually, like, the pattern that it came with kind of still has the pattern, even though I've used it so many times right now. Really, really loving the product. Very smooth. It again doesn't patch off or anything like that. Becca did an amazing job with these bronzers. I really love them. Actually, I forgot to say this, but I do have two eyeliners I want to share with you. So one is the Marc Jacobs liner, and I have in the shade Earthquake here this as well, and this baby is so pigmented. It is waterproof and it is not gonna budge. I always love waterproof eyeliners. I don't go for anything else much. So yeah, I highly recommend the Marc Jacobs eyeliners. I'll show you how pigmented they are. And if you guys can see, then that, like, it is very pigmented on first swipe, and it stays on your waterline. So I really enjoy this product. I want to buy a bunch of more colors. I have this in a red shade. Yeah, it is a beautiful liner. I would highly recommend you guys check it out if you haven't already. Second liner that I wanted to share with you is the Urban Decay Jean Basquiat liner, and this was in the shade Anatomy. Like that. It's like the perfect orange shade right there. And sadly this was limited edition, and it has already sold out in Sephora and I believe even on the Urban Decay website, so you cannot get it anymore. But I am so happy I picked this liner up because there's so many warm tone looks that I'm doing recently that this liner is like the perfect addition to my liner collection. I don't have a shade like this. It is so unique. Color is like amazing. And you can use it in your waterline wherever. It's waterproof. I mean, all Urban Decay liners are waterproof. So this was one of those just limited edition colors that I picked up. But yeah, really love this liner. Becca came out with a limited edition face palette with Chrissy Teigen, who I absolutely love and admire. And yeah, they came out with this beautiful rose gold face palette, and the shades are like that. Two highlighter shades, a blush and a bronzer. And oh my god, can I tell you how amazing this palette is? I've been using it almost like every other day, like obsessed with the palette, obsessed with the colors in this palette. And I'll say why, because colors are much closer to my skin tone, so they look just super pretty and just they blend in so beautifully with my tan skin tone. So I highly recommend this one for people who are from medium to deeper skin tone. The thing is that the bronzer in this palette is slightly lighter for me, so I do have to layer this bronzer with other bronzers. And I wish the pan of that bronzer was a little bit bigger. But other than that, great face palette, great for traveling because it has 3 things in one and you're pretty much covered, you know. So this is a great palette. Whenever I travel, I take this palette with me. You know, it is amazing. Becca did such a good job with this palette. I'm highly impressed. Next up, I have another palette I want to share. This is the Tarteist Pro Glow palette, and it looks something like this. It is a huge palette. 4 highlighter shades, a cream contour, and then a powder contour shade. I don't know if you can tell from the camera itself, but on how it looks on my face, but it is so blinding. Every highlighter shade in here is so blinding. I love it. I even love the cream contour shade because it is a little bit deeper than my skin tone and it looks amazing on me. The only thing is that the sculpt shade, like the powder sculpt, is a little light, so I don't use that much often, but you can see I have pretty much gone and used all of the highlighters. I love this palette. This palette, it is so good, so beautiful. Yeah, Tarte did an amazing job with this palette, and it feels really heavy, like it feels so luxurious. This palette has become dirty from all this usage, but yeah, it is an amazing palette. So if you didn't get this palette, do get it. It is quite amazing. It is blinding as hell, and every formula is out of this world. If you want a blinding highlight like this, check it out. So the last product I want to share with you before I go into lips is this ByTerry palette. This is a tropical palette, sun designer palette, and it looks something like this. This is in shade 3, Tropical Sunset. Look how beautiful the colors are. Like when I saw this, I was like, yes, I need to get it. And you would be thinking that, oh my god, these shades are so bright, like how do you apply them on your face? But actually I have the orange blush on and it looks very natural. If you guys are scared of that color, it's not as bright as it looks in the pan. You can just tap it off and then apply it. As far as the formula goes, anything ByTerry makes is like amazing, and this product is, you know, just up there. It is a pricey palette again. Last year also she came out with sun designer palettes and I had skipped on those, so this time I was like, no way am I skipping on these sun designer palettes, and I was not wrong. Like the formula is buttery smooth, and what I would say is that it does have a little bit of a kickback, but on the face it applies beautifully, it blends into the skin, no patchiness whatsoever. So I highly recommend the sun designer palette. Beautylish is your place to get some ByTerry products, and I love this one. Alright, we are towards the end of the video, you guys. I have a bunch of lip products and then we'll be done. If you were wondering what I was wearing on my lips today, it is the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in the shade I Am Shook. The shade looks something like that, and obviously you can see it wearing on my lips. I'm going to show you a swatch. So that's what the swatch looks like. Like, can you see how gorgeous that color is? It is a liquid lipstick, but the formula of Jeffree Star lipsticks are like, they feel like you're wearing nothing on your lips, to be honest. Like, I've worn this every single day this week, and you know, my lips don't feel dry or chapped. So the formula itself, I love Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks. I have so many of them, but this color though I wanted to mention because look at that color. Like, how beautiful does this lip look on me right now? I'm obsessed with it. I'm a little bit shook, but yeah, when I saw that color online, like, I was like, oh, okay, it might look good, it might not, I'm not sure, but I bought it anyways looking at the swatches. Then when I put it on, I was like, whoa, this looks amazing. Like, this is kind of a red that is not like too in your face kind of red, but it is a beautiful red. I cannot put a finger on it. I don't have a color like this in my collection. I have a lot of reds that they came out with this shade because I have not been able to find a shade like this ever. It was limited edition, so do check it out. If you like this color, then do check it out and buy it right away, okay? Highly recommend. The last product that I want to share with you are these beautiful Tarte lipsticks. They are Rainforest of the Sea, and I'll show you the colors that I have. In the shade 5 o'clock and Vacay. This is more for nude and this is more for pink. I'll swatch this for you guys. So that is 5 o'clock, that is Vacay. Formula wise, if you still want your lipstick to be pigmented but creamy at the same time, these are the lipsticks that you want to go with. Highly recommend this line. I do want to pick up a bunch more shades, but these are the two I picked up during that VIB sale, and I have fallen in love with these. So when I'm not wearing this shade, these are my go-to shades for the summertime. Great for every day, guys. Great price range. Tarte makes such great products, so these ended up in my favorites for the month. That's it, you guys. That's the end of my favorites video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I loved creating it. I love talking about products that worked for me and I would recommend to somebody. I have recommended a lot of these to my friends as well. So, you know, it's not just that I'm recommending it to, like, you know, you guys, but these are personal favorites that I am happy recommending to my friends, to my family, because they love the product. Like the Nivea Body Oil is my mom's favorite. She will steal it from me after this video because she wants this product, and I said, okay, I'll give it to you. I have way too many body oils, so this one goes to her after this video. She has already like picked this one up. This shade I recommended to a friend because she saw me wearing this lipstick when I was out with her, and she really loved it. So she was like, oh my god, what's that color, what's that color? And I was like, you know, you gotta check it out, get it from Beautylish. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye guys.